What up? What up? Welcome back to the story time. Shout out to everybody that watched my other story time about the time we had robbed the car, stole it, broke into a house. Hey, you already know. Man, I haven't did this story time and I was thinking about it. Kinda didn't want to tell it, but I was like, man, let's get it in, man. People watching. I know y'all want to hear the real, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that watches my story times. If you're new to this, I do story times on my channel, man. Go check out some of my other story times. I got a lot of good ones. Maybe subscribe, maybe drop a like. You already know. Shout out to you for watching. Today's story time, man, is gonna be about the time that I got into my first fight. Yes, y'all, my first fight. Well, I'm gonna drop two stories in this one right here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it nice and short because they're not that long. You know what I mean? I got them fast hands. Them fast hands. Check them hands out. Them hands done been through war. They didn't put some people to sleep and they didn't hurt a couple people in this world. First one was the second day in school. I was in eighth grade. It was the second day of school. We were sitting in class and everybody like was getting to know each other because we were in homeroom. You know, second day of school, we were all getting to know the people that were in our homeroom. I was getting to know my teacher and uh some of my friends that I knew. Shout out to Zachary, shout out to David, shout out to my boy Raul. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all if y'all watching this, man. What up? We were all chilling at the table. You know what I mean? Like how you chill with your boys. We were just sitting there talking. We were happy that we were in the same class and we were checking out the girls and you know what I'm saying, just checking out all the people that were coming in because everybody was still walking in the hallways. Everybody was still trying to figure out their classes. You've seen a couple you know what I mean, teachers were helping people, you know what I mean, just like the school was just starting and our teacher wasn't there, so cuz she was in the front office doing something. So there was a boy sitting like with us, but I really didn't know who he was, but he was my Zachary's friend. And I was talking to Raul, and Zachary was sitting in front of me, but Raul was sitting on the other side because we had tables that we were sitting in front of each other. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, I see the boy get up. He gets up, and I guess he grabbed like a marker. He grabbed a marker, and I felt something go on my shirt on the side of my arm, on this arm right here. I felt something like writing on my arm, but I didn't know what it was though. And when I looked at my shirt, I thought it had writing on it, but there was no writing on my shirt. And I seen that he was like fucking like drawing on my arm, but there was nothing on there though, cause he had the cap still on it. I fucking got up. I fucking punched that kid in his face. I punched him in his face. And when I punched him in his face, the teacher's desk was right there, and he ended up getting on top of the desk with his back, and I got on top of him and I just started punching him in his face, bro. Punching him, punching him, punching him, swinging at him, swinging at him. All I could hear was the teachers coming in the room like, hey, stop it, stop it. My friend Zachary grabbed me and this girl grabbed me. They grabbed me and I kept on punching them, punching them. Then the teacher grabbed me and they pulled me back, and the boy was bleeding from his nose. His eye was messed up. It was like shut. Like one eye was open and the other one was shut because he had got a black eye and his nose was bleeding. That was like the first time I ever got in a fight in the second day of school, y'all. That was crazy. The second day of school, man. Second day of school. And and then I got sent to the principal's office, and I had got suspended for like a week. Can't believe it. This all happened in eighth grade. I got suspended for like a week. I'm gonna give you a second part. This happened in the same school, but like I said, like months later, probably like 10 months later, we were already into school. Me and that boy, we didn't talk to each other because the only time we ever seen each other is when we had to go to homeroom. But me and him didn't have no classes with each other, so I never seen him. I never seen him in the hallways or none of that type of stuff. But this one happened like in art class. This was in art class. We were having like this party at school, and you know, say it was a good ass day because like I think we had early dismissal, because I think Christmas, we were going on Christmas break, or like we were going like on Thanksgiving break. I don't know what day it was, but them type of weekends. And this boy that I used to talk to him. His name was Ricardo. I used to talk to him a lot. You know what I'm saying? We were kind of cool and stuff. And he was sitting next to me in art class, and I was like sitting down because like I had Jordans, and I had like Dickies, and I used to wear like this like regular shirts, you know what I mean, like regular school shirts. And he was sitting next to me. He goes, man, you ain't about that life. He goes, you ain't about that life. He goes, you won't do nothing if like you won't do nothing. And I was like, what you talking about? I won't do nothing. And he goes, you won't do nothing. You're not about that life. He goes, I'll call you out right now. He goes, let's go to the restroom. And he goes, let's box. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you for real, bro? I said, you really want to box, bro? And he goes, yeah, let's box. So I said, all right, after the bell ring. I said, after the bell ring, meet me in the restroom. He goes, all right, I'll meet you in the restroom. So I went to the restroom. He was walking in front of me, and a couple of my other friends were sitting around there. They heard what was finna happen. They was like, oh shit, I'm finna get it. And they were walking by me. You know what I'm saying? The bell rang. Everybody was walking out of class, and we were going and stuff. And I was like, man, I'm finna get this nigga. And there's a hallway right there where the restroom always get packed. Like everybody's walking past there, everybody's going in the restrooms, using the restrooms, just staying in the restrooms, messing around and stuff. And although he went in first, and like right when I walked to the restroom, he was already facing my way, like getting with his hands ready, like he was already ready. So I told my friend, I said, make sure there's no teachers and stuff. So they were looking outside, and I went at him, bro. Like I said, you ready? He goes, yeah. And I went at him. I started punching him. He started hitting me in my head. I was punching him in his face and stuff, punching him in his stomach. He was punching me too. I got him against the wall, and I freaking punched him, bro. All I see him getting messed up. He went down, like he kind of went down, and I pushed him into the restroom. I pushed him into the stall. There was a boy in there, and I started hitting him in the stall. I started punching him in his face. He had glasses. His glasses fell like off his thing, and he was like, "Stop it, bro! Stop it! Stop it!" But you know, when that energy, the adrenaline, you just keep on going, bro. I started hitting him in his chest, hitting him in his stomach. He was punching me back in my head, punching me in my face. Then all of a sudden, people were running out the restroom because like you can hear a lot of movement going on, and and we got out the stalls, and we were still fighting in the thing, bro. We were both going at it. All of a sudden, this teacher comes in and says, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!" All the teachers come in, they grab us, and they take us to the principal's office. They called our moms and all that type of stuff. We got suspended again, and yeah, man, those are the story times. The first times I ever got in you know what I'm saying, in school. And I hope y'all enjoyed that. If you did, man, drop a like. Shout out to y'all for watching my story times. And yeah, man, all this is real. It actually happened. If you think about it, if you think about it really good, you'll know it's real. You know what I'm saying? I don't make no crazy stories up. I just tell the truth. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, man. Again, I will be making another story time, so y'all go ahead and be ready for that one too, y'all. Peace.